Hello, everybody. April 5th, 2024. Thank you for tuning in to ZeffsTrading. Hope you guys are doing well today. Got a lot to go over, so let's jump right into it. For the daily chart, we made almost. Actually, did we make a new low? 51.9250? 51.9050. We made a new low by 1 point and then rallied back up. A little past the 21 EMA here at 52.38. We'll see if this thing sells off here. Let's see if we can get a first entry, pulls back. Let's see if we get a second entry and a failure, maybe. Back down to the 5100 mark. Or let's see if we get a first entry, pulls back. Technically, this is a low. So do we get a second entry long? We'll see. We do have a break of this channel, so are we expecting a new high? Technically. But with the daily chart, it's a little different. We'll see how strong this overall trend is and if they can continue to push it higher here. We'll see how next week plays out. Other than that, main key target points gonna be right around these levels for the following week. Just some simple support and resistance level here, and of course we use our EMA bands as targets as well. So that being said, let's jump over to the 2000 tick chart. Okay, over here at the 2000 tick chart, you can see this is what it looks like for day. Ton of trades, probably the most trades I've ever seen so far. Yeah, you can see a very nice spike up. Actually, just a really nice bull trend up, kind of corrected, and then slowly drifted its way back up. So, other than that, let's just go into it because we got a lot to cover today. Okay, pre-market. Don't trade the pre-market. Don't see too much here. If you are trading around this time, I'll just go over this real quick. You got a first entry, second entry, and it fails. You get a lower high. If you're trading this, you could probably take this. Then you come around here. I don't see anything here. You get a first entry, second entry long, but you're going right into the resistance here, and it's 3 overlapping bars. So you might have to only go for 4 ticks there. That's actually after 9:30, so when the market opens, if you do see this, you are expecting and looking for some type of move to the upside, but you just get a double top, sells off, and then you get a 1, 2, 3, kind of a triple test, not really. I didn't mark this, but if you were watching this, you had a first entry, pulls back, second entry long. It is this one right here. It's just an inside bar, but very easily enough could tick up, slam back down. So that's why I don't like trading inside bars with second entry longs. But no need to worry. As we start making our way up past the EMA here, we get a nice multiple green bars closing on their highs. We get a break. Perfect, most textbook second entry long you've ever seen. First entry, pulls back. Second entry long, right there. Perfect. And then it goes into this spike and channel, kind of ascending wedge formation too, if you'd like to call it. And we get a nice other move up. You get a first entry, second entry long. Plenty of room to the upside here. 2 second entry longs right after one another before 10 o'clock. You're done for today. Then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Al Brooks's wedge pattern formations here. Once you get at least 1, 2, 3, 4, you're looking at basically what this is that, well, we might start getting a little bit on the overbought phase and looking for a correction, which we do, and that's why I just marked this up here. We get a move down. You get a first entry, pulls back, second entry long, and it fails. If you did see this, your mistake right here, let me move this out of the way. Your mistake was you're using 2 doji bars, and that's congestion right there. You don't want to go on doji bars. And you're in a downward channel here. So you do get a failure here, though. You get a first entry, second entry long, outside bar closing on its low. You can go 1 tick below that or try to drop a limit order a few ticks back. Aggressive setup. That's why it's marked black. You get a break, new low. Then you do get a first entry, pulls back, second entry, and it fails again. Aggressive setup. New high, comes down, corrects. You get a hidden second entry long here. Unfortunately, you're not looking for break a new high. You're in a downtrend. So you get a first entry, pulls back, second entry long, and it fails. Great signal bar closing on its low there. Looking for a test back down and a break a new low of this overall trend channel structure. We find support and then we start rallying. And price is all above the EMA here from 10:30 to about 11 o'clock. Unfortunately, there's no really way to get in here until you see this nice spike up. And there's a few ways to draw this trend channel here. There's also one within the middle as well, as this one's marked with multiple green bars rallying very hard. You get a break new high, then you get a 1, 2, 3 triple test right there. One tick below that bar, looking for a move down at least to the EMA or previous support. And it goes actually a little bit more through there, so you got a nice runner. Nice triple test. You get a move down, break, first entry, pulls back, second entry short. Not a good signal bar, but context-wise, you are looking for a new low, which you do get. So that second entry short's pretty well. And you have a uptrend, break new high, so your move is already finished. And again, looking for bigger context to a move down, so you might take that second entry short. If your signal bar was better than mine, take it. You get a low here, comes back down to about 52.31. First entry pulls back, second entry short, and it fails. You might take this trade. Again, it's a very aggressive one. There's a lot of failures today. It's advanced setup, so I'm not marking it. But then this thing just starts again. Going higher here. Nice trend rally. Correction phase. Back to the bull phase. And we do get another first entry, pulls back, second entry long. Right there at support. You could also argue maybe a 1, 2, 3 triple test there if you want somehow. There's a little bit of a back. This thing takes off. You get a nice runner there if you get on that. And then we get a nice spike and it just starts channeling. You get a nice first entry, pulls back, second entry long. It's an aggressive trade. This is only 4 ticks. 1, 2. Yeah, this is 4 ticks on that second entry long, right at a key entry point, right at the EMA, expecting at least to move back up. You get, sells off, you get a 1, 2, 3 triple test, but it's right into the EMA, so I don't think you can take that. Then we just, again, spike and channel. Then you get, since you're counting from this high here, you also get a nice first entry, pulls back, second entry long, higher low. That's a great second entry long there, and you're also looking for a new high. Then there's a first entry, second entry short. Maybe if your signal bar was better, you could take this because it's right into the resistance here. So, but basically also this is just a trading range at the moment as well, but it's a very slowly upward drift with this channel here. So then you get a first entry, but if you see the most recent swing low, which is this bar, resets the count. So you get a first entry, pulls back up, second entry short. You know, your risk has to be all the way up here, but you're at the top of this trend channel, expecting move back to the MA. I think that's a pretty reasonable trade. It is a second entry short. You really got to know what you're doing there. It's a good signal bar, but it's aggressive. So then we get a move down. We get a break, new low. Go sideways here for a little bit. A lot of congestion, a lot of stem here. As you can see, stem all over these wicks, bars, whatever you want to call them. Go up and sell-off begins. Move down, break, couple legs to a new low. I did see this first entry, second entry short. It's just, you know, depending on how you drew your trend channel, I had it like that originally. You know, you might make an argument for that. It's not the best signal bar. Maybe do a deep limit order because you could easily go back up to the EMA. You know, so I'll just leave this black just for educational purposes. I'll just leave that there. Then we get a nice move up. First entry long, pulls back, second entry long. I like this. This isn't too bad of a signal bar here. Closing on its upper 1/3. Maybe a higher low would be confirmation here. I think this bar was good for confirmation that the second entry long is going with one tick above that bar and you can go for it. You are expecting a new high, which you get, and the sell-off begins again. You just get a first entry, second entry. Again, just too congested, nothing in here. Comes up, you get resistance, you get this double top, sells off. And then you basically go into the end of the day with a spike and channel. And then these are where my trades came in. I was very busy today. But as I see this spike move down, new high, I see the 1, 2, 3. And then what I also see here is a, I see a first entry, pulls back, second entry short, and then it fails. I use this bar as my, signal bar, as my entry bar. And I don't think this was correct. I think this was a mistake. I think I should have waited for a more bigger confirmation, even though this is a win. I should have just waited, and I could have got a first entry, second entry long. So I got in prematurely early. I saw a first entry, second entry short, and it failed. And I was just playing off this support range right here, basically, as the 21 EMA was holding very hard. So originally, probably this should have just been a second entry long, but that's my mistake by getting in. And so I traded 4 contracts with 1 runner, and I got my 2 points, and then I saw it come up, flash back down, and so then instead of getting break-evened all the way back here, I went and just got 2 points again. So a total of 2 points on 5 contracts. So then I was a little more patient, and I saw this is a very nice, strong, bullish channel, so I'm going to play it as that. New high, first entry, pulls back, second entry long. Looking back at this, I think this is a little congested, and I could have definitely dropped the limit order. I was actually just getting FOMO for wanting to not miss out on this beautiful second entry long. First entry, pulls back, second entry, and I saw 1, 2, 3, also triple test. So, I mean, I held it. My initial stop was down here. Then I moved it. Accordingly, I was trailing it. Then I saw this higher low get confirmed. Then I was very confident in the trade. I was actually thinking of adding, but I didn't. And then I saw this come up, back down. I thought it was going to be a first entry, second entry long, and it fails. But we're just such into this. We just trapped a bunch of short traders here. Again, huge outside bar closing on its high. I get my 2 points. And then for my runner, I just go for the 3 points. I should have left it. I originally had the trend channel like this, so I thought I was going into resistance. And then I messed it up, and it was originally like this once I saw it go all the way up here. Also could have just trailed it under each new bar, or leave it at a specific profit. Not too good with the runners, but nonetheless, that's how it was. So it's my second trade. So, I mean, still winning here. And I saw this. First entry, pulled back. Second entry long, and then it came down, and I put a limit order right here, as you can see, at 52.49.50, and I only had a 3-tick stop loss. I didn't want to give much profits back at the end of the day if I was wrong about the second entry long. And oh my gosh, I got stopped out by 1 fucking tick, and then it just rallied higher. I was tilted after that, I'll be honest with you. First entry, second entry long, right at the key entry point. Got stopped out by 1 tick, but it's okay. Small loss. And then I saw this, and it just trapped everyone with this outside bar. I tried to get in with a limit order because I realized this just trapped. Missed it, or it already got the 2-point scalp, canceled it, and then as you can see, it ran higher. And the rest of the day is just whatever. So that's how I saw it for today. A lot of good trades, a lot of good knowledge in here. Go ahead and rewatch this video. And hope you guys enjoyed this chart review. I will see you Monday.